So it's so good to be with you guys, at least face to face, and audio for those who want to listen instead of seeing. So thank you for being here at the IFO podcast. I am your host, Miss Shay Ruff, and I am here with the lovely, beautiful, stunning Miss Danielle Budget.
Thank you.
She hails from Meridian, Mississippi, another Southern girl.
History.
She is. Oh, it's a long list, and I don't think we have time to go through all of everything that she does. But just know, if you're buying proper tea or proper teas, then you can definitely call Miss Danielle.
Sure.
And she will definitely help you. So Danielle, thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
For being
excited.
here. So we're going to talk about a topic that we both are going to cringe on.
I'm not ready. I need more time.
So usually, me as the host, I don't cringe.
Okay.
But this one,
Yeah. It's tough.
y'all, we talking about trust.
Man.
Failing at trusting people. Oh man. Okay, so you know how we do. We don't talk too much. We get right into it. So Danielle, tell me, define what does trust mean for you?
Yeah. So I was thinking, this is hard because it's hard to put it into words. For me, trust is a feeling.
Ooh.
So like, trust is a security. I feel secure around someone to be my authentic self, to just be free in who I am.
Right.
So that's how I would define trust. Like, I'm able to just be my free self, free and authentic self. I know what I share with you is going to stay in our space. I know that you have my best interests at heart. I trust you.
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
I'm still struggling.
Okay.
So daily, hourly, God is working on me when it comes to trust.
Sure.
Because my first experience of trust came at a very, very young age.
Okay.
And that was trusting my dad. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So, meet him for the first time at 5. Then kind of stays around for a little while. Proposes to my mom. Yay, we're happy. And then the next thing I know, he leaves her at the altar. So, being 5, 6-ish, experiencing that is like,
Right.
What?
Changes your whole
it changes your whole trajectory.
Yeah.
So I just realized, like, I had a come to Jesus moment maybe 7, maybe 8 years ago.
Okay.
That this is where it stems from. Right? So not only was it with relationships, dating relationships, friendships,
Right.
It was work relationships.
All of the above.
It was trusting the brand, if this food gonna be good or not. Like, it's just so many pockets to trust that it was just a major struggle for me. And my husband really like gave me a aha moment and was like, whatever trust issues you have with that stems from your father, you need to fix that.
Okay.
Because in order for me to have a fair chance, you gotta go back to the root.
Yeah.
And I was like, nah, I'm good, because
I don't need to deal with that.
I don't need to deal with that. Like, I don't even think about him. Like, I don't even talk about him. But no, it was. Oof.
Yeah.
That thing is heavy.
It's super heavy.
I say heavy a lot, but for real,
No,
like
it's
that.
really it makes your heart beat fast.
It does. It makes your heart beat fast.
Yeah.
It make you want to apologize to people. It makes you want to apologize to yourself.
Yeah, because you realize how it's impacted so many of your other relationships. And so it's like, ooh.
Yeah, like
I could go back. Yeah.
It is like, it's really like undoing, literally untying your shoes and unlacing them and pulling the tongue out of the shoe and actually going to it. Okay, so where and who did you learn trust from?
So mine is similar to yours.
Oh,
right. So it's
get some tea, y'all.
I know, right? it's two parts. It's my family, my parents. So my mom and dad were not together. I met my dad when I was 2. I don't remember meeting him, but I met him when I was 2.
Okay.
And he was in and out of the picture. So he lived in Meridian with us until I was probably like 7 or 8.
Okay.
And then he moved to Tennessee. In the time frame of him living in Meridian, I probably saw him maybe once every 3 months, and he lived less than a mile away from me. So yeah, all right.
Okay,
Starting there.
fine.
Starting there,
Fine.
yeah. So then he moved to Tennessee, And you know, we already don't have a great relationship, but that's my daddy. You know, I want to be around him, and so he will often promise like, I'm gonna come see you, I'm gonna come get you, I'm gonna come do all of these things, and he would just never show up. And so for me, it was like, I built this wall of like, you're not gonna disappoint me. I'm not gonna be disappointed in life.
Right.
Like, I know what to expect now.
Mm-hmm.
So you're gonna get this wall when you're talking to me.
Thank you. And good night.
You don't get to hurt me. You don't get to disappoint me, right? Because I know what disappointment feels like, and I have experienced it. I know what it looks like when we're going in that direction, and so I know how to just shut down.
So you said a lot. Because I know those moments of anticipation when someone says that they're going to do something for you, especially being like, I don't know a girl that doesn't want to be a daddy's girl.
Right.
Like, I don't.
Right.
I haven't met a girl that was just like, nah, they're daddy's girl. Then you can have all that. But no, I don't know a young lady that does not want to be a daddy's girl. And for me, I wanted to be that. I wanted to experience that.
Right.
Right. I was open to it. And the I'm going to pick you up turned into 2 weeks later, popping in like nothing happened. Yeah. Like you never said anything or anything like that.
I'm
so
sorry.
no, I apologize. No, or I got stuck in traffic, or I had to go to work, or nothing like that. It was just, okay, what's up?
I'm here now. So let's do what we're gonna do.
But what we gonna do about 2 weeks ago? Because when I was sitting in the door, Indian style.
Right. I think about that. Like I was like 6 or 7, and my mom told me he was coming. I like took a shower. I put on perfume. I put on my best dress. She let me put on her like makeup and lipstick, and he didn't show. And he didn't show up. And so it's like, bro, as a 6 or 7-year-old, like I was ready for you to be there, and you didn't show. Or he would show up at like 1 or 2 in the morning. Yeah. So
what you want to do with 6-year-old?
What we doing?
I'm asleep.
Exactly.
I'm asleep. There's nothing else that I can do. So, that's stemming from, because unfortunately, our story is a lot of other people's story when it comes to trust. And some of us get it, and some of us just don't, and we're oblivious to it. And so I definitely was that person who was like, I shut it out. So for me, it's done. Like, it don't affect me anymore, because
I'm good.
I shut it out. I closed the door and I locked it. Yeah. So I'm just saying. But it never, like, I don't know how to even like tell you where to start or how to navigate through it, because for me I had to accept it first. Yeah. Had to accept the fact that I didn't trust. And so, and I was laughing because I told a friend of mine that my favorite song that I used to wake up to when Drake had like his mixtape, and he had the song Trust Issues. Yeah.
Okay. All right.
So that was my playlist for the day. That was my everywhere I went. What I was doing, like Trust Issues was my thing. Okay. And for a while, well, not for a while. I can't say for a while because I didn't have the conscience or the heart to do it. But when I would date, it was more like, I'm done, whatever. Yeah. Like, I don't really care how you feel at this moment.
Well,
thanks for the dinner.
You don't have to come from my neck like this.
No, I'm serious, because I was like, if they can do it, surely I can do the same thing. And so I would be like, okay, thanks for dinner, bye. Thanks for this gas money, appreciate it. Like, it was
a transaction.
It was just a transaction or whatever. And it wasn't nothing physical. It was just like the typical, I'm hungry, I don't feel like spending my money. I want to go have fun at Dave & Buster's, I don't feel like spending my money. Or nothing like that. My bad if you watching.
We sorry.
I'm so much better now. I'm so much better now, I promise. Yeah, sorry. It was a phase. So no, but it was like I had to have a meeting with myself and be like, you can't keep doing this. Like, this is not okay. But never in that moment did I think that it stemmed
all the way back from that.
All the way back from that. So with learning that form of non-trusting, of non-trusting. So how did you know that you were, like, what was your pivotal moment? How did you know you were failing at trusting people?
I think it's 2 parts for me. So I have the trust with my dad. So it really started probably like a year and a half ago when I realized that there were issues with multiple relationships that I had. And so it was just from prayer of like, okay, God, mainly I'm having issues with my trust with you. That's the main issue. I'm having trouble trusting you fully, and I can't figure out why. And so in prayer, it was like God started revealing to me where I had started building these walls and like shutting people out in relationships and saying like, no, you don't get this part of me. Nope, you don't. And then it bled into my relationship with God because I was seeing him as like an extension of these people. And I was like, actually, I'm doing the same thing to him. I'm saying, no, you don't get this part of me. You don't get this part of me.
So I'm just going to be quiet.
So that's really where it started. It started because I realized that I wasn't fully trusting God. And then he, like I said, he started revealing to me the issues with my dad. But then I would say probably like 6 months ago is when it really kind of shook me because he took me back to college, to a relationship that I had with a friend in college. She was my prayer partner. So
okay.
I was like a junior and senior in college. We had the best relationship, like together all of the time, like praying for each other. And I feel like she helped me see a part of who God was.
Yeah.
And like it was just really good. But then something traumatic happened between us at school, and she somewhat blamed me, and I didn't really know how to deal with it. She was sexually assaulted on campus.
Oh no!
Right, and I was an RA at the time, so I felt like a little bit responsible for it because I wasn't on campus. I had nothing to do with it, but it was my friend, and so I felt responsible. Like I should have been there to help. And she didn't know how to process through that, and I didn't either. No one had taught us like how to.
Because you don't expect
right.
that. No, you don't be like, oh, go to school and get us
exactly. No one had taught us how to process through that, and so she started like basically pushing people away.